John Lockwood Kipling, C.I.E., was an English art teacher, illustrator, and museum curator who spent most of his career in British India. He was the father of the author Rudyard Kipling. Life and career. Lockwood Kipling was born in Pickering, North Yorkshire, the son of Francis and Reverend Joseph Kipling, and was educated at Woodhouse Grove School, a Methodist boarding school. He met his wife, Alice MacDonald, while working in Burslem, Staffordshire, where his designs can still be seen on the facade of the Wedgwood Institute. Alice was the daughter of a Methodist minister, the Reverend George Brown MacDonald. Kipling married in 1865 and moved with his wife to India, where he had been appointed as a professor of architectural sculpture in the G.G. Boys School of Art in Bombay, and later became its principal. The son was born soon after, in December 1865, and was christened Rudyard after Rudyard, Staffordshire, the place where his parents had first met. The daughter Alice Kipling was born in 1868. In 1870–1872, Kipling was commissioned by the government to tour the Punjab, northwest frontier and Kashmir and make a series of sketches of Indian craftsmen as well as various sites and antiquities in these regions. Today, several of these sketches are at the Victoria and Albert Museum, whilst others were printed in a number of books. In 1875, Kipling was appointed the principal of Mayo School of Arts, Lahore, British India, and also became curator of the old original Lahore Museum, which figured as the Wonder House or Ajaibgarh in Kim, not to be confused with the present one built later on after he had retired back to England in 1893. Kipling illustrated many of Rudyard Kipling's books, and other works, including Tales of the Punjab by Flora Annie Steele. He also worked on the decorations for the Victoria and Albert Museum in London, and friezes on the Crawford Market in Bombay. The friezes of the Crawford Market are in a Romano-Gothic style. The west entrance display as trader and sack scales with porter, planter and water carrier around a well-hid, while the east features several bullock carts. John Kipling designed the uniforms and decorations for the Imperial Assemblage at Delhi in 1877, organized by the Viceroy of India, Lord Lytton, at which Queen Victoria was proclaimed Empress of India. During his tenure as the principal of the Mayo School of Art, Lahore, he patronized indigenous artisans and through training and apprenticeship transformed them into craftsmen and designers. One of his proteges was Bairam Singh, who assisted him in his imperial commission for decorating the Durbar Room at Osborne House. Kipling also remained editor of the Journal of Indian Art and Industry, which carried drawings made by the students of the Mayo School. He died in 1911, and is buried in the parish of Tisbury, Wiltshire. Main published works: Beast and Man in India, a popular sketch of Indian animals in the relations with the people, published by Macmillan & Co., London, 1891. Insular, a romance in 2 chapters by J. L. K. reprinted from the Chameleon, Allahabad, pp. -118–89. 1/5. Across the Border, or Baton and Billik by Edward Emerson Oliver, illustrations by John Lockwood Kipling. Published by Chapman and Hall, 1890. Tales of the Punjab told by the people, by Flora Annie Webster Steele. Richard Carnac Temple, John Lockwood Kipling. Published by Macmillan & Co., 1894. The Jungle Book.